You're mad. I'm back.
Hey everyone, I know it's been a while, but I wanted to do a new video to explain why we created a Patreon for the KEMPIRE Radio Network. One of the reasons, there were a variety of different reasons why we took the extended break that we did, because it was a lot of work, especially on one person. I had a couple of interns during that time, but it still was a lot of work of producing a radio show. Even though it was one night a week, it was like 4 hours, but creating content, creating, for a blog, and it was a lot of work, which I didn't mind because I'm really passionate about that work and what we do at KEMPIRE Radio and KEMPIRE Daily. But also it was monetarily expensive to do. And we didn't charge artists. There are a lot of platforms out there right now that charge artists, independent artists, to feature their music. We never did that. And we've had some which was part of the reason why I did that was because I wanted to have quality artists on the show and not just to have, people to have people, because, it was bringing us profit. But I'm creating this video today to let you know about our Patreon. There are a few different tiers on how you can support the KEMPIRE Radio Network. But the very minimal tier is so cheap. And I feel like if everyone was to support just that minimal tier, we could be able to sustain KEMPIRE Radio on a dramatic level, where we're able to do more, give more, and highlight more independent artists, do more, celebrity interviews and interviews of just, great thinkers and creatives on the show. And I think for a long time, my integrity was like, oh, that, you should get your money from advertisers and this and that. But as you can see, especially during this pandemic, there are a lot of influencers that are suffering or are finding these times challenging because there are a lot of advertisers that are, pinching pennies right now and not, paying influencers anymore or interested in using influencers or other media outlets for a variety of different reasons because of the economic crisis that we're going through because of the pandemic. So advertisers aren't a reliable source of income for a platform, but the supporters, the people that listen to what we do and follow what we do, and that's why I love Patreon, because that is the heart of what it's trying to do, is to be, to be sustainable from the people that value what you do. So I decided to readjust our Patreon, the very first tier, so that everyone can really afford it. Everyone can afford, a couple of dollars to support something that they believe in. And for many years when we started KEMPIRE Radio, I can't tell you, I've definitely probably spent thousands of dollars trying to do KEMPIRE Radio in a different, unique, and innovative way. So it was important for me to give you guys quality. And because of this pandemic, because we had already announced even before the pandemic that we were coming back this year. But of course, this time gave us a lot of opportunity to sit down, create, plot, and plan. But there are a lot of things that I want to do that monetarily, I could probably, do this, do that. But I've always said that if I'm going to do this platform, I have to do it separate from the money that I make from my 9-to-5 job. Because ultimately, I want this to be my 9-to-5 job, so I can focus on giving you guys quality interviews, quality content, quality technology in order to listen to the platform. Podcasting is great, but as you guys remember, when we first started, we had our own website, we had an app. That's where I really would like to take our network back to. Podcasting is just an easier way for us to get to our audience and to connect with you guys. So this video is not to beg for your money, but if you really believe in what I'm doing, what we're trying to do, especially for independent artists, I ask that you support our Patreon even at the minimal tier. At the other tiers, we're starting to offer merchandise and ad-free episodes and things like that. If you can afford that, great. if not at the very minimal level. If you believe in what we are doing, what we are trying to do for the future, if you can support us at that minimal level, and I know it's a challenging time for everyone, but I really believe in what we're trying to do and where I would like to take the KEMPIRE Radio Network in the next couple of years. I need your support, and I appreciate your support. And I thank you in advance for supporting what we've done in the past and what we will do in the future.